Okay, boys and girls, this is Graphs Lesson 4. You're going to need your workbook, and we're going to open to page 819, 819. So if you're not on 819, pause the video, go ahead and get your workbook, 819. All right, you notice, first of all, let's look at our kind of graph. We have a bar graph. All right, let's check out the title. Read the title with me. Attendance at the school play. All right, now let's look at our numbers. What do we notice about the numbers? The numbers are counting by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And the numbers tell us how many students, the number of students. Okay, then our choices, or the information that's there, are the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this graph is a very quick way to see how many students attended the play on these days of the week. Don't have to read a story about it. All you have to do is just look at it. All right, now this is a bar graph. So think to yourself, what is the first thing we should do for a bar graph? Okay, yes, you are right. We must write the numbers. So Monday, we follow the graph bar, 50. Okay, Tuesday, 20. Now you can put 20 here, or if you want to write it up there, you can. Wednesday, we go across, 50. Thursday, across, 40. And Friday, across, 60. All right, now, we don't need to look at the bar graph, the bars again. We only need to look at the numbers. Okay, now let's look at number 4. Number 4 says, what do you notice about the number of students who went to the play on Tuesday? All right, there are several things we could notice. We are not going to write on this one, we're going to discuss. So I want you to tell me something right now. What do you notice about the students that went on Tuesday? Okay, maybe you said 20 students went on Tuesday. That would be correct. Maybe you said the fewest number of people went on Tuesday. That would be correct. Maybe you said there were 30 fewer people on Tuesday than Monday, because 50 minus 20 equals 30. So 30 less people went on Tuesday. There are several different kinds of things we can look at and learn about Tuesday. And boys and girls, we can learn those same things about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's the data. We're finding out all kinds of data just by looking at this one bar graph. All right, let's go down and look at number 5. I'm going to raise this up a little bit. Did fewer students attend the play on Monday or Friday? All right, let's answer that first question. Here's Monday. Here's Friday. Which one is fewer? That means less. Okay, 50 is fewer than 60, so it would be Monday. All right, let's write the abbreviation for Monday, M-O-N period. Okay, Monday is a proper noun, so it begins with a capital M. Mrs. Hollingsworth would be very proud of you for remembering that. Okay, now the next question says, how many fewer? Circle the word fewer. That is a clue word, and it tells us we should, okay, it has an ER, and it's a comparison word. It tells us to subtract. So we need Monday and Friday. Our number sentence is 60 minus 50. All right, we know how to subtract tens. If it's 0 minus 0, we put 0. And then we do 6 minus 5, 1. 10 fewer people went on Monday. All right, let's look down at number 6. On which 2 days did the same number of students attend the play? All right, now you answer number 6. You're going to write 2 days of the week, and you may write the abbreviation. Okay, so what was it? Monday, 50, 20, 50, 40, 60. 2 days were 50, Monday and Wednesday. So there's the abbreviation for Monday and the abbreviation for Wednesday. Monday and Wednesday. All right, I want you to do number 7 by yourself. Okay, you're going to pause the video. Did more students attend the play on Wednesday or Thursday? How many more? So you're going to write the day, and then you're going to write a subtraction number sentence to find how many more. Pause the video and answer number 7. Okay, so if I compare Wednesday and Thursday, more came on Wednesday. How many more? That would be 50 minus 40. And again, we're subtracting a 10. 5 minus 4 is 1. 10 more came on Wednesday than came on Thursday. Okay, we are not going to do number 8, the extend your thinking. You can put an X on it if you want to. Then turn the page, and we're going to look at page 820. 820. Okay, this is going to be showing us a pictograph. All right, and when we're doing a pictograph, what is the first thing we do? Yes, we circle the key. There's our symbol. We're talking about cards, so this is a card. And our key tells us the symbol equals 10. Not counting by ones, we're counting by tens. All right, so apparently it looks like our pictograph is telling us about card collections. It tells us about these people who collect cards: Jill, Maya, Bob, and Devin. And this tells us how many cards they have collected. So we need to use the key and do the thing we always do on bar graphs. We must write the numbers. Okay, and how easy is this to count by tens? You counted by tens in kindergarten. So here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, now you go ahead and do Bob and Devin. Count by tens. Okay, then you're going to take the information here and we're going to fill in over here. Okay, it says Jill has blank cards. Okay, does Jill have 5 cards? No. Jill has 50 cards. Okay, boys and girls, remember, when you write in on the graph, pictograph, do not look at the pictures anymore. Whenever your key is more than 1, you will get your answer wrong if you look at the pictures. You must look at the numbers that you wrote. Okay, so Jill doesn't have 5. Jill has 50. Maya has 80. Bob has 60. Devin has 3. I didn't trick you, did I? No, Devin does not have 3. Devin has 30. Okay, now number 10 and number 11 and number 12 are all some very big brain stretching thinking. So we're going to work through these. Okay, so let's look at Jill. You can look here or you can look over here. It says Jill has fewer cards, all right? So that means we're looking for someone who has more. And actually, it says blank and blank. 2 people have more cards than Jill. All right, so look up here. Who has more than Jill? Jill has 50. Okay, this is true. Maya and Bob. So let's write their names. Make sure you spell them with a capital letter. They are proper names. And also make sure you spell them correctly. People like to have their names spelled correctly, and it's also right in front of you. All right, now look at the next part. Blank has more cards than Bob. All right, so Bob has 60. Write the name of the person who has more than Bob. Pause the video, write the name. Okay, yes, Maya has more cards than Bob. Okay, the next one, blank has the fewest cards. Remember, fewest means smallest number. Okay, write the answer. Who has the fewest? Okay, that would be Devin. Devin has 30. All right, now what's really cool on the next part is we get to make up our own. All right, it says blank has this many more cards than so-and-so. So we need to start with someone who has more. So let's look at our numbers. Can we use Devin? Does Devin have more cards than anybody? No, we cannot use Devin for this. We can use Jill, we can use Maya, we can use Bob. All right, so you choose one of these three to put first. Okay, I'm just going to randomly, 1, 2, 3, choose Bob. Bob has, now we're going to skip this part, and we're going to figure out he has more cards than who. All right, well, Bob has more cards than Devin, but he also has more cards than Jill. I could choose either one of those. So if you chose Bob, you can either write Jill right here, or you can write Devin. Okay, I'm going to write Jill. Now, let's go back. What if right here you wrote Maya? Maya has more cards than, well, 80. So she has more than Jill, more than Bob, more than Devin. So you could put those three names right here. Okay, if you chose Jill, Jill only has more cards than Devin. So you could have Jill and Devin. All right, now that you have your two people, to figure out how many more you're going to need to do a number sentence. So in my case, my number sentence is Bob has 60, Jill has 50, and if we're doing more, we're going to subtract. Bob has 10 more cards than Jill. Okay, now let's just do another one. Let's say you chose Maya and Devin. So 80 and 30, it would say Maya has 50 more cards than Devin. So whoever you put, you would do your number sentence to subtract to see how many more. Okay, I want you to do number 11 by yourself. Who has fewer cards than Bob? All right, well, let's make sure we know Bob has 60. So you're looking for fewer. Pause the video and answer 11. Okay, so we're looking for who is less than 60. Jill and Devin. Okay, no. There's Devin, but not Maya. Devin and Jill, yes. Maya and Jill, no. Devin and Jill have less than Bob. All right, now let's look down at the very bottom. Now this does not have anything, this has to do with the people we've already used, but we're adding another person. Okay, we're just going to talk about this one. We're not going to write it. Okay, it says Becky has more cards than Jill, but fewer cards than Maya. Is it possible for Becky to have fewer cards than Bob? All right, well, let's write in the numbers to help us figure it out. We don't know Becky, but we do know Jill. Jill has 50, so let's put 50 right there. Maya has 80, and Bob has 60. Okay, so let's figure this out. Becky has more than Jill, so she has more than 50, and fewer than 80. So what they're saying is, Becky, you don't have to write this, just watch. We're going to talk it out. Becky has between 50 all the way to 80 cards. It doesn't tell us how many, but the clues tell us it's between 50 and 80. Now, can Becky have fewer cards than Bob? Bob has 60. So if I put Bob right here, can she have fewer than 60? Yes, because 50 is more than 60. Actually, 50 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. If she had those cards, it would be fewer than Bob. So the answer is yes. And we just explained it by working it out right here. Okay, this is the end of our lesson for today. You are not going to be doing anything by yourself. You are not taking any pictures or getting parents to take pictures and email me. What I am going to tell you is this is our last graph lesson, okay? There are a whole lot of other pages in here that we didn't do. Some of them are really fun, so you may go back and do any of the pages in the graph unit, those pages that we did not do. If you want to, you do not have to. All right, so next week we'll be starting on a new learning unit.